My name is Brett Q with MotoSport.com. Thanks for checking out the brake section of our website. We're going to go over some of the components of the brake system and hopefully answer some questions you guys might have. One of the most common parts to replace are your brake pads. Let's go over some of the differences and types you'll come across when choosing the right one for you. Brake pads generally consist of 3 different types depending on the brand and are organic, semi-metallic, and sintered. Organic or carbon pads are very good for general all-around use. Recommended for recreational riding, these pads don't create a lot of heat and are easy on your brake rotors. The advantage of these pads is cost. Definitely something you want to look at when you're on a budget, but just note that these may not last as long as the other types. This brings us to our next type of pad, semi-metallic. This is typically a blend of materials that are carbon and metallic based. This offers increased life out of your brake pads and is ideal when you're riding in wet or muddy conditions, as opposed to a carbon or organic brake pad. Under heavy braking or race conditions, these pads resist brake fading much more than a standard organic pad. Sintered pads, or race-centered pads as they're sometimes called, are a very good option for high-performance braking. These pads are a little bit more expensive due to the materials and the abuse they can withstand. These pads consist of only metal-based materials and are ideal to eliminate brake fade in racing conditions. Due to the material used, the sintered brake pads have been known to cause more wear on brake rotors than the standard organic pad type, especially in muddy, wet, or sandy conditions. Usually when you're in the market for a new brake rotor, it's because you've damaged your stock one or you want to increase your performance. There's a few different options when looking for a new brake rotor and which one's right for you. Your first choice is a standard size replacement. You can find these in many different brands on our website that offer similar performance as stock. Standard rotors also have different patterns, such as wave rotors. These aid in reducing heat buildup and increase stopping power. The advantages to these aftermarket standard size rotors over OEM is cost. If you're looking to increase the performance while on a budget, upgrade to a centered brake pad with a brand new standard size rotor. An oversized brake rotor is a performance-based option when upgrading or replacing your stock system. The larger diameter as well as the pattern increase stopping power and brake control. Couple this with a centered brake pad and you'll have a significant increase in performance. The front oversized rotor kit will include a bracket that will relocate where your caliper hangs due to the oversized brake. Please note that you will not be able to use your front brake guard because of the oversized kit. Brake lines are often overlooked when it comes to thinking about things that need to be replaced. Here are some things you need to think about when looking at new brake lines. The most common type of line to find on a stock dirt bike is a standard rubber hose. This is the least expensive option if you're going to replace. If you're looking for an option to replace a standard rubber brake line, you also have the steel braided brake line. Steel braided brake lines are more resistant to expanding from heat and pressure when compared to rubber lines. These are also a more durable option. Whether you're riding a bike that's 6 years old or 6 months old, it's very important to keep up on maintaining your brake system. We offer plenty of products and kits to make sure your brake system is functioning properly, from master cylinder rebuild kits, caliper rebuild kits, to high quality brake fluid and brake cleaner. Remember to check with your bike's service manual on when to replace brake fluid or components of your master cylinder or caliper. We recommend replacing your front and rear brake fluid at least once a year. Check out our website for tools like this brake bleeding kit that makes your job quick and easy. Thanks for checking out this video about our brake section. Hopefully it will help you when thinking about what your bike may need. As always, our friendly staff is here to help out, so let us know if you have any questions.